Let's go. That song that just went off is hilarious. I gotta listen to that again. The new rapping style is pretty cool. I ain't ready to really just like listen to it in my ride yet, but the EA Sports games I play, like they give you a variety of different types of songs, different types of music. They always represent with the soundtrack, right? The soundtrack is always dope. I mean, dope. Dope. Even right here, like, this reminds me of a cat I grew up with. You know this cat since third grade. Met him in Linwood, California. Not Inglewood, nigga, Linwood. But we was all over Compton, Inglewood, Watts, LA, and Nickerson Gardens and Jordan Downs. It's like legendary spots. Places where you can get your ass killed too. And places where you can have the best time of your life you've ever had. Like, parties are wild. Family gatherings are wild. It's just family, but there was also gangbangers and criminal activity. There's there's the mob, and there's corporate America. There's people of the elite who run shit. That's what it is, man. But this is why we play the game, to get away and escape. Even if it's for a minute. There's playoff games, the NBA on, having a blast. TV up loud, just balling, having fun. You know what? Let's play with. Nah, I don't want to play with somebody I know. Play with somebody I know. Houston is where I go. Play with somebody I know. Oh, Houston, low. 83, 84. S-H-A-W-I-S-H-I, rats, meet the shop, we, she, let's go. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam.
We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, dog.
Coming at you, it's the NBA right here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill.
Man.
Allie LaForce will be
gotta stay healthy. Gotta stay healthy.
And so off the tip, it's Houston.
You don't stay healthy,
inside,
you're not gonna win.
Sampson. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Get back on D. Get back on D. Get back on D.
On the wing, Vassell. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Here's McRae. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Ford. Houston working the ball around. Oh, Fox with a steal. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Out to the wing. Here's Sampson, covered by Wembanyama. And down it
Yammy.
goes.
Whammy.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Here's Vassell. Soft touch off the glass. Vassell's got 5.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Now here's Jones. Here's Sampson.
Sampson.
Oh, he hangs in there.
Good
and
follow.
cashes in on the second chance points.
Good
Those
follow.
second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Wembanyama.
Ooh, he dunked on all three of the
Wembanyama
Houston
throws it
Rockets.
down.
All three.
Yeah, Wembanyama fights for
All
his
three.
bucket, using his size to get it done despite
That
the
was
foul.
nasty.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw this game. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Ford. And that's good from 17 feet.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep
Hands up.
getting him the ball in that area.
Money.
And the
You can
basket
shoot
by
that
Castle.
meter, man.
And
Shoot
as we
that
see
meter.
more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Kick ball.
It's off his foot. And they're saying he kicked the
You
ball.
can shoot that meter.
And Houston has
You
possession.
can shoot that meter.
7-point differential. Here's McRae. Always a
Good
nice way to
shot.
start. Makes his first one.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Yes. Take a chance. Foul. It's the closest. Remember they say, don't get so close to the TV. It's going to make you blind.
San Antonio.
I'm not blind yet, Daddy.
Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
I get so close to this TV, it's ridiculous.
Strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Timeout call. Houston.
Yeah. And then Yaba.
Here's McRae. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Outside Reed. Barnes comes with a double team. Stolen by Vassell. In transition. The 3 ball. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Back to Hayes. Here's Reed. Rebound by San Antonio. Stolen
That's
by
a good
Jones.
steal, man.
And the dunk by Jones.
Beautiful.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Nevin. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 8. And stolen by Hayes. Here's Jones. Rebounded by Castle. And here's Fox. On the take. And Fox powers it home.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Houston shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Both teams will make substitutions. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Harper. Knocks down the long J.
And I like that Harper isn't a one-dimensional jump shooter. He can do it with a catch and shoot like that or off the dribble.
Now Hayes. Houston working the ball around. Here's Level. He's covered by Fox. Now here's Hayes. 6 to shoot. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Looking to run whenever they can. That's
looking
part of
good.
why they lead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for San Antonio.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
It's stolen by Fox. Outside Johnson. Cornette. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Pass to Walker. To the middle. Here's Elo. Rebound by San Antonio. Here's Harper. Now Barnes. Fires the three. Walker pulls down the board. Tipped.
Good D.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
Great.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And the Rockets call time here. Houston making some changes.
Substitution on the court.
And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Here's McRae. Off target with the three. San Antonio leading by 13. Here's Vassell. No good. 3 for 4 in the game now. The Rockets on offense. And out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Slicing in, De'Aaron Fox.
Right there, Fox using his length to do damage inside.
Reed for three. Drills it from deep.
Right.
Reed's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
And it's Fox missing. Rockets trail by 12. Pass to Hobson. Here's Ford. Here's Sampson. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Fox for three. Again, the miss by Fox. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Sampson's shot is off. Spurs lead by 10. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Can't stop.
And Wembanyama can dunk it
Can't stop.
basically just standing up. You got to keep him out of the paint.
Back to Reed. Pass to Hobson. Here's Ford. He's covered by Fox. Stolen by Wembanyama. And then, oh, Fox can sky.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Here's Sampson. Over Wembanyama. Sampson's shot is off. To the inside. San Antonio shooting their second and third shots at the line here. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Needs some three-pointer.
And he makes a first. Both shots good from the stripe.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
From 12 feet. Rebound by San Antonio. Down low. Here's Champagnie. And he makes it on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 18.
They've settled into this game. You can see the offense is on fire.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Pass to Cornette. The three. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Rockets trail by 18. Here's Elo. Hits the trifecta.
You can't give a shooter that kind of look on the perimeter. I don't care who it is.
Bryant outside. To the middle. Jones comes with a double team. Here's Champagnie. Pure from three-point range. Champagnie's got 7 points for the quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Houston working the ball around. And he jams it home with authority.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. From deep, Harper. It's hauled in by Sampson. Here's Ford. Off target from the wing. And so the San Antonio Spurs with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Wembanyama double teamed. Pass to Castle. Back to Vassell. Now here's Fox. Misses a three.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Jones with the ball. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Lift off there for Fox, showing how high up he can get.
Rockets trail by 18. Pass to Ford. Over Fox. And it's Ford missing. Here's Fox. Plenty of space. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
And this is Fox at his best, slamming his foot on the gas pedal and scoring with confidence.
Timeout called, the Rockets. A different look for San Antonio. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Ford. Over to the left wing. To the inside. Pass to Sampson. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Jones comes with a double team. And Harper gets it to go. Harper's got 5 now.
Now, we saw it from Harper in college. He's a 3-level scorer, effective inside when he needs to be.
To the paint. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And here we go. The Rockets in transition. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Johnson. Kicks it out to Barnes. Counted from distance. Barnes has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks. Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Barnes, it's good. Barnes has gotten his second bucket of the game. And so it's Reed with it. He brings it up for the Rockets. And again, it's Houston.
Well, I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but he drained it.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. On the wing, Vassell. Castle left side. San Antonio moving the ball around. And he's going for the oop here. Jones with the block. Pass to Hayes. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio leading by 23. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Champagnie. He has 7. Top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 14 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Champagnie, that's good.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Timeout call, Houston. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul of the game.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Fades and shoots. Sampson's shot is off. On offense, here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-6 run. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second.
Three-dimensional.
Second violation. Timeout called the Rockets. Castle outside. The three is up. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
San Antonio foul.
Houston shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
First one falls for him.
Shooting for Houston. 4. Taking 2 shots.
He's off on the second. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on an 18-7 run. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Elo. The Rockets with another miss. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Fox. Castle outside. All alone. It's hauled in by Sampson.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
Here's Fox. Banked it in off the glass. Fox has got 8 points here in the quarter.
And getting that break going, Vassell using his length and quick hands to his favor.
Pass to Sampson. Over Fox. Shot is good. Sampson.
Did he need to use the fadeaway? No. Did I enjoy seeing it? Yes, I did.
And so...
Basically, the question is, what was their first mission? I don't know what their first mission was.
It's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for San Antonio.
Houston, 33.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Timeout call, Houston.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
And it's Houston's ball. Pass to Teagle. Here's Sampson. Guarded by Olynyk. Shot is good. Sampson.
Yeah, when you make your mid-range shots, you force your opponents to adjust.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Substitution. Number 3, Greg Elo.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Timeout.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Here's Sampson. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Sampson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Barnes, it's good.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Houston calls timeout.
Well, yeah, he is on that.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pass to level. Inside. Elo. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
To the middle. Here's Sampson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, what I like is not only have they been forcing turnovers, they've been capitalizing on those opportunities.
To the inside. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Elo. The Rockets on offense. Pass to Hayes. Houston working the ball around. The Rockets again can't hit. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Here's Elo. Over Olynyk. Elo misses.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
And Harper gets it to go.
You can't sag off Harper as a defender. He'll pull up from deep right in your face.
That'll be a 5-second call. So both teams making some changes here. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
San Antonio timeout.
Houston making a change here. Shot from the inbound. Reed with the rebound. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Rockets. From outside the arc. Offensive board. Tries again. San Antonio with the rebound. And so the ball is out of bounds. Olynyk touched it last.
Now into the lineup for San Antonio.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Well, that's how you draw it up. Great execution.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Wow. It's good.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking them down, you might as well keep riding.
Fires the three. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Outside Barnes. Jacks up a three. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
Simply taking better care of the ball may have made all the difference.
Yeah, and then on the defensive end, they kept the pressure on and forced a number of miscues.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for De'Aaron Fox.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Olynyk. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
From deep, Johnson knocks it down from distance.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up. Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Olynyk. Here's McLaughlin. The three is up. Misses the shot. So we see the Spurs take